welcome to Pacific Northwest Detector's YouTube channel. I'm new into the hobby, so I'm in the process of selecting my metal detector, and I'm hoping this will help the new guys out too. My name's Preston. I am a steam fitter by trade, and out of all the hobbies that I've tried, I really like this one. I've done a ton of different ones. Get to the point where I just kind of need to find one and stick with it. So I think I'm going to choose metal detecting. And basically what I want to talk about today is what metal detector you think you should get. So without further ado, here we go. Hey, so the first one I wanted to talk about was the Macro Racer 2. I've been doing a lot of research on all these metal detectors, and I like this one. Some of the pros is it's a newer design. This company, they kind of really actually listen to what the user wants. So this was the second one in this line that they made, and they always listen to you, so they added some stuff that people wanted in there. Some very nice things about this is it's backlit, so if it's getting twilight or whatever like that, you can still see your screen, which is a very good thing. Watching some videos on people using this, it was very deep. It was hitting some coins pretty deep, so that is pretty good. One of the things I dislike about it, but it's still a nice detector, and it depends what you want to do with it, is it is not waterproof. Some of the other ones we are looking at are waterproof up to 10 feet. So that's kind of a cool feature, but it's not definitely not a bad thing if it doesn't have it. A lot of detectors don't. Has wireless headphones. Doesn't come with it, but you can get it, and that's nice because if you ever detected, when you put your detector down, sometimes you get a little excited and pull up, and basically you're ripping your headphones off your head. Another thing is it's vibration, so if you're hard of hearing, I guess it's like one of the first metal detectors that have this. It will vibrate a little bit once it hits a target. Another thing is it has the tones, a different tone range, where different tones mean different things. Another good thing is if you see right here, it has a all metal mode, 2-tone, 3-tone, beach, and deep. Shows a mineralization of the ground, which is real nice. You got a battery indicator, and it's actually really simple to use. So it's pretty intuitive on how you use this machine. This is what I'm really looking at getting and hoping to get. I don't really think I'm going to do a whole lot of water detecting in my area because it's just cold, and even during the summer the water is very cold, so I'm not sure if I'm up for that. There's dust covers and stuff you can get for this. That way you can use it in a little bit of weather like fog, or if it's a light rain. That's mostly why I'd want a waterproof one, is just because of my area. There's a lot of different things you can do here, so this is a great detector. Alright, so this is the AT Pro. This is another one I'm looking at. This one's a pretty nice one. A lot of people have it, so if you have problems or you're trying to figure out how to use it, this is a good option to go with. The pros of this is people have it. It's made in the USA. Garrett, they're a pretty good known company for gold pans and everything. I think I have a couple of their gold pans and some of their gold mining equipment, and it's just great stuff. Some of the cons of this is an older design. I believe it's 5 years old. So some of the technology in there is a little bit older than some of these other detectors I'm going to show you. Nice thing about this is it's waterproof up to 10 feet. So if you wanted to get in and do some of the river hunting and stuff like that, then you can go ahead and use this for that. It has a 15 kilohertz frequency coil, and it has 3 modes. It has 3 standard and 3 pro modes. A lot of people just go into pro mode right away and learn how to use it from there. Some of the things people don't like about this is I believe it only has 4 different tones. I could be wrong there, or 3 different tones. So let's say like iron would be like a low grunt, your silver would be like a mid-range noise, and your higher range ones, or gold, would actually your gold would be your mid-range and your silver would be your high range. Those will all have 3 different tones, so you don't have to sit there and stare at your screen the whole time. This screen is not backlit, so people don't. That's one thing I don't like about it. But the good news is people have modifications do lighting on these pretty easy. I found about 20 of them on YouTube. The price is really good on this detector, and if you go onto YouTube, you'll just see a lot of people using this detector and finding tons of stuff. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with this one. It's a pretty good choice. Another nice thing is it's 3 pounds and it only uses 4 AA batteries, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is on the top of my list too. The little bit of a con on this one is I guess it's not that great on the beach. You can use it on the beach. I've seen a couple videos where guys do just fine on the beach with it, but a lot of people kind of complain about it on the beach. I don't know if they're not using it right or if they just got frustrated and gave up. That macro racer I showed you just before, a lot of people are using that on the beach and it's doing pretty good. It's not really that these detectors are made for the beach. They can be used on the beach, but it's more of like a single frequency detector thing over the branded detector. Like if you want to do true beach hunting, you use a different kind of detector. So that is it for the Garrett. This is on the top of the list. It's a nice machine, tons of support for it. Garrett's a good company. If you have a problem with anything with it, a lot of time to get it fixed, even if it's out of warranty, isn't going to cost you an arm and a leg. That's what I've been hearing. Sometimes they fix it for free. I mean, that's no guarantee there, obviously, but I've heard it's pretty cheap to get something fixed. So this is a great detector to choose. Okay, here's another one I like too. This one I almost got, but I really want to do the research and do my due diligence and pick the right one. This is the White's AT Pro competitor. So basically this is off their MX series. I guess there was one called an MXT Pro that was a real good detector, and this is kind of based off it, just updated a lot. If you've seen White's detectors, they kind of look old school, but they're great machines. I think they're trying to kind of get updated and kind of start not looking like the rest of them, but kind of have that more updated look. So one's about this is people love this screen. It's a nice screen that's backlit. This one's waterproof to 10 feet. It has a newer style. I guess it's balanced really well, so it feels good when you're swinging it. The specs are down for some reason, so I can't tell you everything on there. I know it uses 8 AA batteries. It has optional coils, audio output. So this one has 20 different tones, so you could actually set it up for every notch in there to have a different tone, so you can learn not to look at your screen. It's a White's, so they're made in America. I think they're out of Sweet Home, Oregon, so they're kind of my hometown detector place. They're pretty good about their stuff too. Like, just for instance, this machine had a firmware problem when it was first manufactured, and this screen right here had an O-ring that was too big, so it was cracking the screen. The good thing about White's, and that's not to worry about it, everybody's going to have some growing pains when they try something new, is that they fix these right away. The firmware update, you can send in your detector, and I think they'd even pay the shipping on it there and back to get the firmware updated on it, and I think they also did the same thing with these cracked screens. So basically it was just the O-ring was a little too big that they selected, and it was cracking right here. I'm not sure if anybody actually had a ruined detector from that, but it was a little rough in the beginning, but these are pretty good detectors now. This one I think is 3.5 pounds to 4 pounds. I can't remember exactly. I think it has a 14 kilohertz coil. Comes with the double D, and it's a great detector too. I mean, any of these 3 detectors you go with it, you won't have a problem with them. They're all great beginner detectors. I mean, you can even go cheaper, but I'm kind of keeping this in the mid range. Mind Labs, they have some cool detectors. The Xterra 705. But I haven't done any research on it, and I just heard Mind Lab was expensive for when you want to get something fixed out of warranty. I could be wrong there, but I just haven't done too much research on the Mind Lab. I know a lot of people like the E-Track and the CTX 3030, but those are way out of my price range, and I could not justify spending that much on a metal detector right now. Maybe later down the road, I'd take a look at those, but it seems like everybody's running E-Tracks or CTX 3030s, and we're talking $1,500 for the E-Track, and you're looking at like I think $2,500 for the CTX 3030s. So definitely not the beginner one. Not what you want to pick if you're trying to figure out if you want to do this or not. So hey, it's me. I just want to end this video with telling you how to go about buying your detector. So what you don't want to do is go to Amazon and just buy one. You don't want to go to any or not manufacturer but reseller and buy one. What you want to do is get a hold of the guy that's running the company and ask him what the best deal you can get on that metal detector is. The reason for this is because all these detecting companies like White's, Garrett, and all them, they make them list the detector at the MSRP that they want them to. So I don't know, it's kind of controlling the market a little bit, but it's just so easy to send an email and get one of these detectors for cheaper than list price. So the guy I like dealing with is Myers Metal Detectors out of, I believe he's out of Florida. Yeah, Tampa Bay, Florida, and he is great to work with. So give him a call. I think he prefers talking on the phone. Talk to him and tell him that Preston sent you from Pacific Northwest Detectors YouTube, and he'll hook you up. All right, thanks.